Good people, hello and welcome back to Chef Matiko's YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. For our returning subscribers, we really do appreciate you for always coming back again and again to support Chef Matiko here. We give you village life, our livelihood here in the village, of course, and building and everything that happens here. Sorry about the noise in the background. It comes from that other end. I'm just heading to Chef Matiko's place. I'm from home. This is African Ruby. And guys, thank you so much for being here with us. The noise here, I think that rider is going home. And he's going home because he's carrying Sniper and Prince food. So you can hear the noise. That is what is it called? A seesaw. Is a seesaw used to cut trees? I don't know. Can you let me know down in the comment section? What is that thing that makes a lot of noise and use and it is used to cut trees? Kindly comment down below and let me know. I just forgot the name. Sorry. I don't know if it's a seesaw, something like that. But in Swahili we call it msumeno. That is not msumeno. It has a name also, so I've just forgotten. I wonder how and why my brain is just working with me like that. So I'm heading there. I'm from home. I've said I'm African Ruby, and this is Chef Matiko's YouTube channel. Kindly check me out. So we are heading and we want to see what is going on. Of course, it's construction of Chef Matiko and Laura's house. And yeah, we have good news because something good is coming, so you don't want to miss it. Kindly keep watching the video until the end to know what I'm talking about. But before then, we're gonna keep you or to give you the updates of the progress of the house, everything that is happening there at home with Mama's house, Chef Matiko's house. We're gonna give you the updates right now. It's almost it is also almost midday. I think it's 10 a.m. in the morning, but the sun is out. I know it's burning. Yeah, the sun is burning so much. It's because it's gonna rain anytime soon, you know. So we are here. Told you the rider was coming. Hakuna mtu. Hakuna mtu hapo. Yeah. Habari yako? Ilikuwa mimi. Jamani, sina kakitu. We are here, guys. Kwani ni nzito hivyo? Mambo vipi? Wewe nani amejificha hapa? Oh, sasa Jeffrey hayuko. How are you? Fine. You're fine. You are complaining I didn't bring something good for you. Chapatis. Guys, I'm a bad person. Okay, next time I promise. Today it was a very bad day. Yes, we are here. Yeah, this is food for the big dogs. You know, these are big dogs like this. So ours are big. Sniper is very big. This is a tool. Let me put it here. This is for Sniper. Nilisahau kwa nyumba. And they have, it is 10, that is 20. You see how Chef Matiko loves his dog. He feeds them like no one's business. So let's see. Before we get to that beautiful house, let's first see. Something is cooking here. Wayne was here actually. He has just left. I think I saw her on the motorbike. She's going to pick something. She'll be back. Hey, Prince and Sniper. You know, Sniper. Right now, Sniper is a mama. She's a mama. You don't know how that good. It sounds so good. Sniper is a mama. Oh, there you are. Hi, Sniper. How are your babies? How are you? How are you, Sniper? Sniper is a mom. Mamacita. Hi there. Hi there, Mamacita. Hola. Hola, Sniper. Buen dias. Is it buen dia? Yeah, it's morning. Buen dia, sniper. I thought maybe Chef Matiko taught them Spanish. You know, he speaks Spanish. It's like he was born there and raised there. He, you know, that way you talk so eloquent. It's called eloquent. So maybe sometime when he will come, I will ask him to teach me some. And we talk to Sniper like that. How are you, big boy? Guys, I hope you can see me clearly because I don't know if I did something with the settings. Where is your partner? Where's your partner? Hey, big mama. No, not big boy, big mama. Where is your partner? You know, now Sniper and Prince, they live like husband and wife. Gosh, they live in the same house over there. This is their compound, and they have now this big compound, you know, of mama and chef. So they are like husband and wife. This is another family we are raising here. And they now have their family because they now have their babies, which you are not gonna show on the camera. They are very tiny. I think they grow. You see, with this it is called, I don't know the breed. I've heard it, but I didn't catch the name exact. It's a bit difficult to pronounce. Sorry about that. But this, they grow big. That is why sometimes you might see them and wonder, this dog, they seem so big, but they are very young. Their age, I don't know if they have completed years, like a year. I'm not so sure. Maybe some days we'll talk to Chef Matiko about that. They are very good dogs. Now, she's a mama. They have little puppies. I think maybe when they will be a little bit matured, we'll have them outside and you guys will see them. Oh, don't you want to see them? Let me know down in comment section. If you don't want to see Sniper's babies, we're not gonna show them to you. If you want to see, kindly let us know down in comment section so that next time they're outside sunbathing, like right now in the morning, you can see them. We can show them to you. You know, we value everything that you guys say. So still we're not going there. Let us climb up here and see the environment up here. This is our tank tower. There's a lot of noise in the background. It's a very beautiful day. I'm so happy because I woke up so good. I'm breathing. I came to check on this other land. I don't know how our land over there is doing, but I believe the one that is down there, I actually shown you in our previous video, it is doing so well. The maize had popped out from the soil. You know when you pop out of the soil? Or is it from the soil? Oh, that is the floor. Is it the floor? Yeah, where I'm stepping is just doing poop. I think it's the condensation and melting. No, they don't melt. Condensation of metals because of the sun, you know. So with the farm down there, I'm not so sure if today I'm gonna take us to see how it's going, but maybe we might go as we'll be done showing you what is going on. But so far so good. Chef Matiko and Laura's house, that is how it looks from this other side. I'm standing on top of the tank tower over here, so that is how it looks like. Gosh, why is it misbehaving? Can you guys hear the sound it's giving down here? Oops, there you go. So this, when I stand in some areas that have been, what should I call it, the rays of the sun have just hit the metal so hard it condenses and it makes a lot of noise. I'm not so sure if it's condensing. Gosh, am I really this dumb? I've been out of school like how many years? 3 years now. I've been outside for 3 years now. I wish I could go back. Oh God, I go and learn more. You know, knowledge is a very good thing. If you don't have knowledge, God forbid, God forbid your daughter only wants to have some knowledge. All right, that is a by the way. So this is the view from the tank tower, from the, not the top, because the top is up there, the tank tower. So I'm here on the first floor, and this is the beautiful view. I've told you the noise, you can hear some noise from certain machine that is the machine they used to cut down big trees. Now that the name has even evaporated, I don't know if it's because I'm so much excited because of today. Gosh, today I'm so happy. Maybe something good is gonna happen. Yes, karibu. That is my mom. Oh, I think I need it. That is my mom. Yesterday she left her phone and I forgot to send it to her, and let me give it to her. That was my mama, and she was calling me earlier on. It is so hot, guys. Oh my, the sun is so hot. So back to our theme of the video, because this is what we intend to show you, progress day by day. Here they are mixing the concrete. That is a mixture of the gravel, sand and cement and water. Yeah, on this other side we have a mason. Leo unafanya nagongelea au ya pila. Oh, hiyo haitengenezwi kama hizi zingine refu.
Hapa wanataka kuweka vizuri.
Oh. All right. So guys, you can see the difference today. I know it's very sunny. Forgive the lighting, but I hope it's not too much. We'll do some editing. Yeah, that is a binary. So you see up here he has oh, there's a lot of exposure. Sorry, let me cancel. Yeah, we have this. He's trying to put these timbers around the columns. I believe the concrete they are creating over there, it is to be poured inside there. But if you look closely and keenly, you will notice it is not as normal the way we usually see they do. If it was in a normal way, they would have put the timbers going up and then pour to create a very long pillar. But today they are very short. So we keep watching because we're gonna keep you updated for whatever is going to be going on over here, so you get to understand what they'll be doing. You know, it is very different and unique. So they are mixing over there the concrete to come and pour inside there. Right now they are watering, as you can see, so that to make the woods all round wet, so that whenever they'll be pouring concrete in there, you know, I don't know what it does, but I remember what the mason said. The other mason, we have the other one who's not around. He said when they pour water, it makes the area wet. Like, assume it's this area, they pour water inside there before they pour concrete. It makes it wet so that you know, it touches the walls of around and make it smooth somehow. Inside here, the columns are still the same. They haven't done much. It's only that starting part, and here that is this big room. I was calling it a living room, but I don't know what it's gonna be as time goes. So instead of guessing, we have to keep watching. We have to, you know, continue showing you the updates so that we understand what is going on, or what will be going on over here. So this is for today, and I've just shown you the room. Nothing much has been done, only you see the same timbers he has done over there. He has done the same on this other side. This one not yet, but they had built the causes on top of the lintel, as you can see. Okay, they have done some part here. If you look keenly, I hope you guys understand, there's a very strong rays of sun that is coming from this side. Yeah, from this side it's clear. So this wall, they poured the concrete up to that end, you see. So what has been done here has been done on this other side, and on this other side of the wall right there they've poured, actually it's just yeah, on that side. So that is what is going to happen, because I think they need it to be leveled. These are the sides, the same as this one. So that is what they are going to do to the pillars, to pour concrete and make it strong and make it tall. You know, they are adjusting the columns, pouring concrete inside there. It is so sunny. Oh God, this sun. For those our white friends, if you come here you will melt. I know some of you are not used to these strong rays of sun. If you come here right now, you will melt. You know, it is so hot if you are not used to this type of environment with a lot of sun, a lot of strong rays from the sun. Oh gosh, you're just used to it. So keep watching as we show you. Yeah, we have started pouring the concrete inside. Alright, so he's making sure the concrete goes inside. For the meantime, let us check on outside here. Oops, spoiled. Yeah, let's check on how the sand, the materials in short, you know. Must lock the door. You don't leave it open like that. There's a day when we were with Mama inside there, and a certain dog came. It was just a stray dog, I think, because around here I've never seen that dog. So it came, the gate was open. It came. By that time, I don't know what Sniper and Prince were quarreling about. You know, some creatures are so funny. Animals, to be specific. So Sniper and Prince were quarreling, and then that stray dog happened to pass by. From that day, Mama said, don't you ever leave this door open. It came, and now when it went close to their house. Oh, let me tell you, they were barking. Okay, no dog was harmed, no animal was harmed, because Sniper and Prince, they're inside their house, while that dog was outside. So I was like, where did this stray dog come from? I mean, don't you ever leave that gate open like that? Sometimes you don't even listen. You know, Mama says, don't do this. We don't even listen. We just go with it. But it's a lesson, so we don't leave the gate open, like just open, because you can just open from outside before it's locked. Before if they haven't put the lock itself, you can just unlock and open it from outside. So I came to check on the materials, but before that, I'm gonna have to check on Mama's little garden outside here. It is really doing so great. Wow, compared to that last time before Uncle came and uprooted the weeds. We had people coming with their livestock. I'm telling you, very unserious people in this village. They just come with their livestock. They put them here to grave. Like, you just take your livestock, you pass and say, oh, look at this garden. Looks so beautiful. There's grass, there's flower. Let me put my cow here to graze. Is it grazing? Yeah, grazing. Oh, that term is out of my head. Grazing. Let me put my cow here to graze. And now when Mama comes by, she's like, who did this? If I ever find anyone around here with their kettles, putting them to feed on my little garden outside here, they're going to plant this grass. You know, this grass, to be honest, it's not like it's being too harsh on people who are doing whatever, coming with their livestock. But just imagine these flowers over here. Mama purchases them. Even the grass are not free. The way you see them growing, so beautiful. Look at them. They are not free. Also them, they are purchased. Remember, labor is also paid. Even if it's uncle, he has to be paid something, or even cooked for breakfast. That is money. So that is labor too. and then you come out here, someone has planted, he saw her beautiful garden, and then you bring your livestock. Oh, Mama said, if I ever get anyone around here, my garden, trying to, you know, put their cows, their goats, sheep to eat my grass, they will plant it and buy a flower and replace where they've eaten. That was a very good warning, a very soft and good warning, because if it's someone else, trust me, even you right now, you're watching this video, if you find someone on your little beautiful garden you planted over there, and then they have their livestock, their cows grazing there without your permission, just eating the flowers recklessly, oh my, you will call the cops, you will call the police on them and tell them this one, they are trespassing. So Mama was so nice, so nice. She's so nice, you know. She said, if I find anyone, I'm gonna put them there to plant, to go and buy the flowers, the same ones I've planted, and the grass, come and plant it. But since that time, honestly, we have never seen anyone pass here to do those, how do I call it? That is bad manners. Shame on them. Very bad. So right now we are so proud because look at it. The grass have grown. It is really blossoming compared to even the grass inside Mama's compound. There's the stones there to prevent, you know, the erosion of the soil from slipping, and also those weeds from that side. You can see the stones have at least separated them. They ain't coming on this other side. So our little garden here looks very beautiful. Just give it time for the flowers to grow. And then one good thing about these flowers, once they grow, they come together. Is it coming together? They join themselves together. So they will create one ring from over there. It's kind of a ring or a chain. Let me call it a chain because a ring should be circular, right? I'll call it a chain. They'll create a chain where I mean, when this plant grows, this flower, and then this one grows, they become big. They join themselves together. So it will be like a wall, a tiny wall made of flowers. You can imagine how beautiful that is going to be. And then we have a very amazing, let me call him trimmer, that man. He's so amazing. He does amazing job. He comes and trims Mama's flowers, trees, plants inside there, and they look so good. So when they grow up and then they form that chain, one big chain, I believe you understand what I'm talking about. It's just a big chain, like they just join themselves together and then grow. They create a wall, like, you know, it becomes like a wall. It's only that I think I will, when I'll go inside, I'll show you. We have one close to the outside the outdoor latrine. I will have to show you so that you understand what I'm talking about. So they create a chain and then, you know, he will trim them and make some designs there. It always looks so fabulous. Yeah, so on this side, look at the grass. Oh my goodness. Right now, you could just come and lie on this. Look at that. Ooh. It looks so good. They have grown. You know, they look so good. So right now, at least you can even come and sit here. Mama's aim was to make a very beautiful environment outside, especially close to this wall. A very beautiful environment. But then there's a time she was suggesting, she actually wanted to put a tiny, she was thinking of putting a tiny fence, you know, that short one, just to protect the flowers from this side, so that those people who come and, you know, trespass their livestock or cattle, they shouldn't do that. So she thought again, no, that won't look good, because remember, this is just a route. Actually, it goes to the farm, to Nestor and Vanessa James's home. Not home specifically, but Vanessa James' home, because that is Nestor's sister's home. Yeah, it goes there. And this route also goes to Nyabohanse Market. So it goes around. It a lot of people walk, not a lot, but quite some. It goes down there to homesteads, you see. It goes down there to the main road, to, you know, goes to Sirari through that other route. So she thought, since a lot of people walk here, it will look so tiny. You can imagine if she had put that tiny fence she was talking about over here, and then it will look, the walking path I believe the road, it would have looked so tiny. So she said, no, let me just put stones. That is why you're seeing stones, by the way. Those ones. So she decided, let me put stones so that we don't, make the road look tiny, because the road is for everyone. So they don't feel like we have pushed or squeezed them to the other end. So I really appreciate those people who pass here. May God bless you. Nowadays, you are very good people. You don't bring livestock over here to feed. Really appreciate you. May God bless you. Keep on that good spirit, okay? So it goes up to that end. You see the grass. Only that right now we have weeds. Like this one is not a flower. This is unwanted weed. Yeah, I have to uproot it. You see, this is a blackjack. This is a blackjack. It is unwanted. This one is a very big grass that attracts cows. Not recommended. It is unwanted too, because it wasn't planted here. It grew on its own, so it's so much unwanted. You see, these are the unwanted weeds that are making this grass not to grow as good as we want it to be. Another one thing about this area, it is so fertile. Oh my God, this place is a bit fertile. That is why the grass is greener this way. They usually say, if you haven't planted anything on a piece of land for quite some time, and then you try planting something on that land, it always has that fertility that it has regained during that period when nothing was planted. You see, when you plant, let's say I had talked about this in one of our videos. When you plant a lot of maize, not a lot, but when you plant maize on a piece of land repeatedly, you see the maize get the fertility from the sand, so it loses the fertility. That is why sometimes the maize is not as good as you may or harvest a bigger portion as you maybe expected it to be. So the fertility goes to the maize until now the land becomes infertile. Is it infertile? Yeah, I'm talking about the land. So when the land is unplowed, or how do they call it? Yeah, it's just plowing. If you haven't planted anything for a long time on a piece of land and then you try it, that land always has this fertility it has regained. I don't know how. That is God's work. Don't come at me. That is God's work. God knows how his land. We live on God's land. He gave it to us, right? Yeah, he gave it to us. This is our land. The world is ours. So I don't know how the fertility comes, but scientifically it is really explained there. So if you want to know more, maybe you can Google and do that. But personally, I don't know much about that. I didn't do agriculture here in Kenya, or in the village, or the little knowledge I have is that we get that from school for more knowledge, but traditionally we have our elders, our mothers, our grandpas, all those who teaches us and tells us this soil. Even by looking at it, by looking at this land, I'm telling you, this piece of land here, if I bring here an elder person, he will tell me, no, this land is not fertile. Yes, this land is fertile. They just know, those people, they used to do things in a very different way, the way we do. We go to big lands of to plant maize using plowing tractors. They use that. In most cases, before they even had this plowing bulls. Okay, cows are from back then in the days. But before they invented the plow itself, I had told you once, there's this plow. It's only that I haven't met anyone with a plow, but I think I'm gonna show you. So this kind of plow, it has metal. You see, before they used to have wooden one. That is according to what my late grandma was telling me. I don't know if it's true, guys. So they used to have a wooden one which they tie around the neck of the cows, the bulls, and then they plow a very big farm. But then with the invention, things came, the digital life now, the way they call it. We now have plowing. There are machines specifically, but they plow themselves, made of metals. Back then it was made of wood, and right now it is made of metal. So with that it went, and a revolution and all that. This digital life, we now have machines. So with that, my point was about this fertile land. So when they look at it, our elders, they just tell you this land is fertile because they have the brain. They've been using those tools that were there. They would even cultivate the land with their own hands. Take a djembe, go to the land that you want to plant maize and dig. So with that, they would observe and tell this land is fertile, this is not fertile. And in addition to that, when they plant something and they see it doing good, they would also, know that this land is very fertile. With this one, trust me, it is fertile, because look at this grass and compare it to the one that is inside, the one that it hasn't grown. It is because this part over here hasn't been planted, a lot of things, less movement, no cultivating over here. But inside, remember during the construction of Casa de Mama, there was pouring of sand, stones, a lot of activities, stepping on the ground, because the masons have to go around doing their work. So you see with that, the sand, I'm not so sure of what I'm talking about, but I think so. It loses the fertility. I'm not so sure. If I'm wrong, kindly correct me in comment section, the one is perfect. So with that being said, we came out here to check on this building materials. We have gravel or ballast. It's called gravel or ballast. Let me know down in comment section, when is it called ballast and when is it called gravel, because I don't think if I can refer to them both as gravel or ballast. So maybe when it's mixed, or when it is machine cut like this, it is when it's called gravel or ballast. So let me know down in comment section. I learned from you guys and I really appreciate you. So let us know down in comment section, when is it called ballast, when is it called gravel. So let me just refer to it as gravel, because that is what one of you, our beautiful audience, told us. It is called gravel, the small stones. I used to call them small stones. You see this, I used to call them small stones, but then I had a name, gravel, so I'm gonna use them. With the ballast, that name I got from our mason, so this is called ballast. So I just want to know, when is it called ballast or when is it called gravel. So I'm gonna use gravel. This is where it has reached. Remember, it was up to this other end, up to here. You see, it has really gone. A lot of work has been done on Chef Matiko and Laura's house. See, that is the remaining, and also the sand. Remember, we had like 2 trucks poured sand over here. They added one, if I'm not wrong, because it looks so much. The other day I came and one of the mason told me they brought sand. I'm not sure about that. So this is how it looks like. I think it was 3 trucks, because the sand was, Mama had looked at it and said it must be 3, because it was quite much. So I'm not sure about that. This is how much. Is it correct English to say how much sand? How many sand? This is what we have. English is so hard, guys. We didn't grow up with English in our mouth. So I know I might be saying words that I don't understand what I'm saying, or not saying them correctly. I really accept your correction. That is why I'm here, to learn from you. So kindly let me know There are some things, quantity, quality, I don't put them right. So if you hear I'm wrong, just type that in comment section. Girl, you're wrong, it is this way. I really appreciate it. It's good to learn, you know. So this is what we have. Yeah, the sun that is remaining. Give you an aerial view. And then on this side, this one hasn't gone much, because look at that, it hasn't gone much. A little, although it was much, quite a lot to this other end. They don't use this often. They use that tiny one, the machine made. This is handmade, machine made. Yeah, and that is where it has reached. So we go back inside. That was our aim, to see how the materials have been used and what we have been left. That is what has been left so far. So good. Oh, I thought there was a speaker over there. I've heard some sound coming like this. Our neighbor, I don't know where they got this seed of this banana plant. Look at how tall it is. You know, maybe from the camera, these cameras put things tiny so that they can fit inside, so that you can see a great picture. But in real or actual, they are very tall, up to that end, up there. So I don't know where she got, but she has different types of these bananas. You can tell that one is the tallest, and we have this one. We have this short but not that short, just the same as and one disappointing thing about this time I've been around here, I haven't seen them carrying bananas. Okay, let me put it, I've just translated it from Swahili. I haven't seen them with producing bananas, you know, the bananas that we usually eat from the banana tree or the banana trunk. Banana trunk gives us bananas, so I haven't seen them giving us bananas. So I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I was saying hi to some people there. So I haven't seen them carrying. I expected, because Mama once told me that these bananas normally have or produce very tall bananas. So I don't know about that. We'll wait and see, because it's not ours. We can't judge. That is God's work. Yep. Back to the house. Let's check what is going on. They've poured the concrete inside this first part up here. You know, I'm talking about this banana. When I'm talking about carrying a banana, I'm talking about something like this. I expect them, since the banana trunks are very tall, I expect the bananas to be very big and taller. So he's on that other end. Has poured inside here, this other side. Oh, he has gone so fast. Wow. And that other side too. So he's up here. removing the timbers that are holding the pillar and the lintel.
No,
It was not. That's so beautiful. They want to put timbers around that column over there and mix. Mlipeleka wapi yule fundi mwingine? Si huyu mwingine mwenye anaunganishanga hizo.
unafaa kujua watu walienda.
I don't know. Sasa mambo yako.
Kwa na date mkiona. Oh my god. Hey, nitemba.
Hii kwanza uisukumi sana.
Si ndio nataka nitemba usukume hii.
Mama had chopped these bananas, but they still bend. Like this one here is bending because of this banana is so heavy. The weight is overwhelming it, but it can't fall because that is how they usually grow. Can't fall down, so maybe we put a stick to support it not to bend too much because it's where we normally pass. And these shorty shorts, we give them like 2 months and they will be ready. This is how it looks like. You can see it's very intact. They poured water to make it strong, to make this pillar strong now. Now also that one, but they haven't removed those timbers. I have here also. They are so intact. Now there's no door behind here, you see. They built a wall already. There was an entrance which was not supposed to be a door, but we used to pass through it as a door over here. But they built it and left some space over there, maybe like a window for some light or air. Phase 2 is running smooth. It looks so good. And I was also worried the way you people are worried about the first time it was being demolished. I was worried too. So right now it looks intact because everywhere that was altered or taken down has been built back. and it looks so intact and stronger than ever, because now it's pillars, not even walls. Now they're yet to continue with this other side. Oh, auntie, umepotelea wapi? Shamo. Karibu. So what they're doing is to reinforce what they're trying to make, like the pillars they are making by putting those timbers together, nailing them together actually.
Sasa fanya hivi. Sasa ile kadro yangu. Ile kadro sisi. Hapa siko.
So they are reinforcing. This side and this other side too. You can see the wall. They haven't removed the timbers or the reinforcements on this other side because it was done later, so it needs to be strong enough for them to remove. But I think it's strong, you know. It's something made of ballast, machine made ballast, cement and sand, and also mixed well together. They've also built this one. It was not here yesterday, so they've built it, and concrete will be poured inside the same way they did to other pillars like that one, this one over here. So they'll do the same. That will apply on the two pillars they're creating right there. Also, I think the lintel, because it was a bit altered. There's this one, there's that one that goes across the entrance of the house. There's this other pillar, so I think they'll be worked on maybe later after they finish these pillars that have been erected lately, the one that our masons are fixing. Yeah, they finished that and then they start mixing now the concrete over here. You see, they brought the ballast from outside, the machine made. You have the sand, the cement is inside, and I don't know with the wire mesh, we haven't seen what they are doing yet, but that will be worked on too. Another day, another dollar. So guys, wow, this looks beautiful. Look at that. Can you all see from the inside? It looks so beautiful. So they've removed the timber from these right now they're not columns but pillar. Is this a pillar or a column right now? So as you can see, I think it's because we have few timbers. These timbers, they are a bit few, so they had to remove, but they are strong enough. Now they have to be watered and then dry. Yeah. From this other side, that is how they look. You see, the house is almost there now. That is how it looks. Wadadi hivi zimenoki.
Unasikia ngoma?
Si mi. So on this side we're collecting gravel. They want to mix up some concrete. That is why he's making this tiny gravel with sand. And then he will add cement and water. And on this other side, Mason is tying the timbers. He wants to tie them all around the column so that they pour concrete inside of them to create a pillar. On this side and the other one, we have 2 more remaining. Moja sema kwa zege. So he's working on this column first.
Shika usiwache.
This type of environment with a lot of sun, a lot of strong rays from the sun. Oh gosh, you're just used to it. So keep watching as we show you. Yeah, we have started pouring the concrete inside.